What's up, gang? Here's another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to keep your laundromat baskets from walking out the front door, from having homeless people or thieves just steal your carts, because carts are very expensive. Also, well, should I say, let me rephrase this. That's going to be at the end of the video. So if you're interested in only knowing how to save your carts from walking out the store, go ahead and skip towards the end of the video. In the very beginning of the video, though, it's going to be more like a day in the life, a blog. We're going down to the bank. We got to cash in this money, right? No one ever asked me about, hey, do I need a business bank account? No one ever asked that question, all right? We're going to go down to the bank. I'm going to turn in this money. And then you know what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to drive you around the richest part of Houston so that you can get a good idea of what awaits you on the other side should you reach the promised land, right? Should you open up a laundromat, a few laundromats, and your business does really well, I want to show you what awaits for you on the other side. But let me show you down here. I got something I want to show you right down here. I gotta unzip it first. Let me go ahead and unzip it. Okay, hold on, sorry. I'm only a one-man show here. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? Oh, yeah. And look at that. And look at that. Alright, enough teasing around here. Let's go to the bank, and from there we'll just go down to the richest part of town. Check it out. Get some good B-roll footage. Some good B-roll footage. B-roll footage. Here's a quick tip. I've just made it to the bank. I've got all this cash on hand. I'm not just gonna hop out my truck and walk to the bank. I'm gonna do a quick 360. I'm gonna look around, make sure there's no shady characters looking at me, making sure there's no one's gonna run up on me, because you got a lot of money in hand, and there's no telling what can happen from the time that you get out of your truck or your vehicle, whatever, and you make it to the bank. So, quick little tip. Always be observant of your surroundings, and then when it looks like it's a good time to get out of your car, then you get out and you beeline it for the door. Don't let anybody stop you from the point of your vehicle to the door. Don't let no little old lady be like, hey, can you help me across the street? No, none of that, lady. We're beelining it from your vehicle to the front door. Alright, we're going to try this again. We have a cart thief who's stealing our baskets. So I had to buy... So instead of building up my fleet of carts, I'm now down one basket, but I bought another basket. Here, I want you to compare. This is the one I bought on Amazon, and this is the one the distributor sold me. And this is also another one that I bought on Amazon. But this one has no bar, so I can't hang clothes on it, but it's fine, because out of the three, this guy was the cheapest because it has no bar. I believe it's like $120. This was from the distributor, which was a good deal, because this one was also $120 or $130 ballpark, and this one was $180 Amazon. But they're both the same quality. All three of them are equally good, right? Their quality is all there. That's because they're from the same manufacturer. The same person makes all three carts. So you can find good carts on Amazon. They just cost a little bit more than what my distributor sold it to me for. But if you're looking to build up your fleet of carts, it's important not only that, you know, you save money to buy carts, but you also have to keep your carts. Which is why, boom, I am doing this. I know, dude, the floors are really beat up. I know. So, we bought Samsung Galaxy Smart Tags. We're going to be able to track the carts wherever they go. But, look at this, right? I mean, it's a piece of equipment. Someone can easily just bang this up, rip it off. I can't really just, like, tag it on there, right? So I needed some sort of housing device. And when I went to Home Depot, and I found this guy. This is a junction box. This is an electrical junction box. That's real strong plastic. My only issue, though, is while the junction box is strong plastic, the way that I have it set up right now with these zip ties, that's weak. That's weak sauce. But for the sake of this video, and put it out there, I could have self-tapping screws. I could self-tap the screw into this metal, and you wouldn't be able to yank it off as easily, right? I'm also going to take some zip tie and go all the way around it with zip tie. Yeah, it's going to look a little ghetto, a little janky, but you know what? It's going to get the job done. There's also going to be a cover plate, right? So I'll have a cover plate. So how it's going to work is we'll have this tag, smart tag. We're going to put it in there. We'll put the smart tag in there. I might stuff it with some like paper towel so it doesn't like rock around too much, so it doesn't jingle in there. We'll put the cover plate on there. We'll put the 4 screws, and then we'll put the zip ties all around it. And that way, someone comes and they try to take the cart and go home with it, I'll be able to track that cart, saving me $180. Now, by no means, two things. By no means is this idea perfect, right? Any idea can be beaten. Like, obviously, my idea can be beaten too. Someone can beat the hell out of this if they know what it is. You on YouTube know what it is, but the average customer is gonna be like, what is this? They're not gonna know what it is. They might come to a conclusion of what it is, but they don't really know. And then on top of that, this is for Samsung, so I have an Android. You most likely have an iPhone. They make cases specifically for laundromat carts if you have an iPhone. They make what are they called? Apple Tag or Apple Tag pods, whatever they're called. They're the same device. They track the carts. But there's a company out there that makes them a lot more sturdy than what I got you here. But at the same time, it costs more money. So this junction box here cost me $10. A pack of 4, I think it was $30. Zip ties, you can buy metal zip ties off Amazon, which are stronger than the zip tie. Like I said, you can drill a self-tapping screw. It's going to secure it a little better. Honestly, I'm just trying to give you ideas, right? By no means is this perfect, but hopefully I can get your brain juices are flowing, and then maybe you at home can think of something better than me, and you can have your carts be more secure. Because I'll tell you what, it's a real pain in the ass when someone steals your baskets. Alright, we're back in the car. I can't film no more in the laundromat because people start walking in, and I don't like really filming when there's people, but hey, that's just me. Anyways, you got to see the general gist of it, right? So, what we did is, went to Home Depot, bought an electrical box. This is just a housing for your tracking device, which I use a Samsung smart device. You most likely have an Apple phone. They make ear tags, AirPods, whatever they're called, right? It's all the same thing. They track things that move, right? We're tracking our laundry carts. The trackers don't cost too much. They come in a packet of 4. I'll link them in the description of this video. So you can go on Amazon, you can buy them yourself. Or you can just check them out for yourself if you want to look at them, see how much they cost. In the long run, they're going to save you a lot of money because it's going to allow you to track your carts. Most likely, it's people who are homeless who are stealing your carts, right? It's not people like you or me. We don't do that kind of thing. At least not with laundromat baskets. We're not going to steal anybody's laundromat baskets. But homeless people, they love to put their stuff in it. They love to carry it around, drag it around town, do whatever they want with it. I'm going to save you a couple $100. You track the person down. You could call the cops, right? You can be like, hey, this guy's got my basket. He's got my property. Most likely, cops are not going to do anything about it. I'm just being real. Cops won't do anything about it. So therefore, it will now be in your hands to do something about it, okay? If you track someone down stealing your cards, hey, just take it back, right? If you feel like it's a safe scenario, okay? Let me speak for myself. I'm taking my cards back. One person takes my cards, I'm gonna get it back. Whether it's safe or not to do that, I've made a decision of anybody who steals my cards, I'm getting it back. It don't matter. That's the end of the story for me. Whether we got a box or go from there, it don't matter. Because I'll tell you why. Once someone steals something that belongs to you, in this case, it's a laundromat basket. But if they get away with it one time, and they got away, and then they come back, they're going to be like, I can steal from this laundromat as much as I want, and there'll be no repercussions to my actions. It is up to me, the laundromat owner, to show that person that there are repercussions to your actions, right? You're not gonna come into a laundromat and steal stuff. It's not happening. At least not at this laundromat. Laundromat down the street, you want to steal stuff from him? That's cool. Go down the street. But just the other day, I kid you not, a lady came in and she says, hey, I started off at the other laundromat down the street, the cheaper one, right? And then I saw a lot of homeless people, so I left and I came to your laundromat. And then she went on about how she has a washer and dryer at home, but it broke. Don't judge me, blah blah blah. Because apparently using laundromats is like for poor people, I guess, right? No one wants to be affiliated with laundromats. Long story, that was a long story, but anyways, don't let homeless people push you around. Don't let thieves push you around. Okay, this is your store. It is your business. Just because it is a laundromat doesn't make it any less of a business than any other person's business. People seem to think that laundromats are like lemonade stands and they can treat it as a side hustle. Dude, this is a real freaking business. Okay, you're making money. If you're doing it right, you're making money. If you're doing it wrong, you ain't making nothing. That's the video. Okay. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully I got your juices flowing in your brain. So now that you saw how I did it, now you can be like, hey, that idea, or that execution sucked. Just invest, Claudio. Your execution sucked. Your idea was good, but the execution sucked, and I know how to execute it better than you. Hey, go do that, right? If you know how to secure the mounting device to the basket better than I did, go do it. Do the thing. I'm happy. If you win, I'm happy, dude. I don't care. Hopefully I got some good beat footage of the richest parts of Houston. In case you're wondering, that's Piney Point. Not a lot of people know about Piney Point. Those houses are ginormous. I filmed just the houses that were on the street. I didn't really go into the neighborhood too much, but there are some massive houses around Piney Point. Multi-million-dollar homes inside the city of Houston. Alright, a lot of people have million-dollar homes, but they're far away from the city. Like where no one wants to live at. No. If you live on Piney Point, you're a baller. You're a big baller. Shot caller. 24-inch blades on the Impala. All that good stuff. Anyways, I'm dragging on the video. Subscribe. Like. You get to see the day-to-day operations of a laundromat owner. You get to see me implement new ideas. See if they work. See if they don't work. Doesn't matter. Everyone else on YouTube is pretty much just showing you how to get a laundromat. They're selling you a dream of having a laundromat. But with me, you get to live through my shades, right? It's like you're in my shades. Your soul is in my shades, and you get to see all the crap that I deal with. It comes with owning a laundromat, and then you can tell yourself, or you can ask yourself, hey, do I want a laundromat?